welcome to Keep Me Posted with Planet Aid. And today we have a very special guest with us. We have Monika Wiela from Give Back Box. And Monika, thank you for coming on the show today. Thank you for, what you do specifically for Planet Aid, because we get a lot of donations through the Give Back Box program. So can you give us a little bit of information about how you started Give Back Box and what the inspiration was behind it?
Yes, thank you. And thank you for having me. This year is actually 10 years anniversary of Give Back Box. So I'm super excited. It's been 10 years journey. And it started actually from my own previous business. So previously I have online store with shoes. And I was selling shoes on the internet, and I was looking for a solution how I can make shopping more like a sustainable, how I can help people while I'm shopping, and basically make a guilt-free shopping experience, because I was buying a lot of things at that time, and I was feeling so guilty. I have so many and people don't. And in that time I was living in Chicago. And one day I was walking on the street and I saw a homeless guy who was sitting on the street who have a sign like this, says, "I need shoes." So I just stand there and say, wait a minute, I have thousands pairs of shoes. I could help this man, but I'm selling only women's shoes. so this get me in my head, and I get me inspired, and I go home and I was thinking, like, I have to do something about this. It makes no sense that, people have things and people need things, and there is no way to connect them. So next morning I wake up and I have this whole idea in my head that every time when I will sell shoes and ship shoes to my customers, I will give them a message that, hey, thank you so much for your shopping. Now you have this shipping box. Please put inside this box your old shoes, clothes, whatever you don't need. You can have a shipping label here and ship this back to a charity. So I started to do this with my little shoe store. And this thing just started work immediately. So when I just received, like, the charity in Chicago I choose, received the first boxes, and I go there and I saw this, say, wait a minute, if this is work for me, why like every online store on the world don't do the same thing? Because that way we can help millions of people. So that was a beginning of the idea. And after that, lots of work.
But that's so amazing, because it's funny how like little things can spark such a huge movement. So, and I'm glad that you recognize that, recognize that moment for yourself.
Yes, and more than that, if you will tell me 15 years ago, I will do something in nonprofit space, I will never believe, because I have never interest. I was super materialistic, and I just was like so consuming and me person. And now, honestly, I cannot even buy things anymore. I just absolutely don't care. I still love them, but it's totally changed. So it's not only the little spark of the beginning of something really big, but also it's kind of like a life changing also for me, because my life did change a lot through that journey.
Right. Because you were able to look outside of your needs and look at somebody else's needs. So that's a big thing, big step.
Yeah.
So when I think about, you call it a social enterprise, I saw on your website. So it really does make use of the resources that are already available and helps other people to kind of employ those resources. So tell me a little bit about, like, you have teamed up with some really big names like Amazon, Overstock, Loft, REI, I see Levi's, ASICS, so many different organizations. How do retailers become a part of this? Or do you do all the reaching out, or what? How does it
Not
work?
anymore. Now they're reaching out to us. This is like on the beginning, it was, I could write a book in terms of beginning, how complicated and difficult was that. Now it's the super easy job, because when I was starting, a lot of big companies did not even have sustainability department, or the CSR was, and in the consumer product, it was just not even there. No one, it was just the beginning of someone say, hey, hello, maybe we should do something with these products we manufacture. Now it's super easy, and I'm so happy to be part of that change, because now when I see sometimes small brands reaching out to us before they even launch, before they even launch the product, some clothes manufacturer, shoes manufacturer, they right away put this in like a business plan and the growth plan that, hey, we want to be sustainable, we want to do something. This is like unbelievable for me to see that this has become part of the business to help people, but also to be responsible for all the product you produce.
And it makes me think about, I believe you had an interview where you were just talking about the millions and millions of boxes that are used per day. So
yeah, it's the number. It's so crazy that I don't even know what the number is right now, because it's just like it's enormous. And it's a really cool thing. I saw the other day like a picture of the landfills like 20 years ago and now. So it's basically all like brown. It's all cardboard.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say I do have an Amazon habit.
Yeah, but everyone have Amazon habit. You know, it is such a great way to live. You order everything from your phone, but also it's, you know, most of those companies have this situations when you order toothbrush and it's coming in a shoebox.
Right, right.
It's a lot of problems which we try to solve with our simple solution. Just take the box and send something back.
So let me understand what the retailers do. So do the retailers, they provide the prepaid postage, or do they just encourage people to recycle, or not to recycle, but to use the box again to donate?
Yeah, for sure they encourage. This is the part of when retailers sign up with the give back box. We have, of course, each retailer, it's different story, because we try to make this program as much custom as possible for each retailer. Right. But the kind of way how to work, it's the same. So retailers sign up with us. We put each retailer on the separate landing page on the give back box. So for example, it's givebackbox.com/gap or givebackbox.com/name-and-Marcus. And this is a branded landing page for each retailer. So when a retailer message the customers, and they can do this as many times or as many different ways as they want, they give this link to their customers to print free shipping label for the give back box. So customers who come from the retailers, they just simply receive the label. It's usually paid by the retailer and gets the box shipped to a charity. But over the time, this is how our partnership started. It's people request, hey, we want to support that charity, want to support that charity. So also now in the give back box, we have over 200 charities right now we can choose from. And you just pay small fee for the shipping as a consumer, and you can choose the charity you want to ship to. And also you can choose ship like different kind of items, not just the clothes and shoes, but there is the charities who accept sport equipment or I don't know, books or like different items which normal charities will not accept it. So this become like a separate program itself. And I'm really actually proud from that part, because when I started working nonprofits, I saw that there is a lot of great nonprofits, but they struggle to really get the product or get the funding, or just, you know, they want to do good, but they don't have this skills to get the donations. And with a give back box, they can be a charity in Virginia doing something really small, but they can get the donations from California and New York. This wasn't possible before, and we make this super easy. And you know, the stories are amazing. Like I have this one charity from Florida. They emailed me the other day and say, hey, we grow our operation 3 times in a year just because of give back box. We couldn't do it without you guys. So this for me, I think it's even more important than the brand's work, because all those 200 nonprofits make such a big impact on the communities, and we helping them. It's like literally like an atom bomb of goodness happening because of this little website, really. That's what Give Back Box is. So this is for me, like, I think this will gonna grow tremendously. And I see every single nonprofit in our website and sign up for that program, because it's just super easy and it benefits everyone who uses it. So this part I love the most.